Hey guys, Natasha Tessier, owner of Dwell Realty and Design. Today I wanted to talk about some of the Acreage neighborhoods in Montgomery, Texas. Hey there, I'm Natasha Tessier, owner of Dwell Realty and Design. Welcome to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button. Anything and everything to do with living and moving to the city of Houston, I'm always happy to help you. Reach out anytime. And if you have a question, please introduce yourself below. I'd love to get to know who my followers are and how I can help you guys. So today, a lot of people are moving out of the city to the country or to more space. And so I live in Montgomery. There's also great acreage neighborhoods in Magnolia and in Tomball and even out in Willis. You know, if your budget is tighter, maybe choose Willis because it's not as discovered yet. Montgomery can be a little bit on the pricier side, but there are some beautiful acreage neighborhoods. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm Houston Realtor Natasha, and we're building on 2 acres out here. I kind of wish we had gotten more acreage, but still kind of that neighborhood feel for my kids and close to friends. So it's good. But so there are a couple neighborhoods in Montgomery that are acreage. So right now I live in Wood Forest, great master plan community. If I had younger kids, I would move to Wood Forest. The tax rate's not crazy high for a new neighborhood. You have every amenity you could ever imagine. The traffic is laid out very well. There's tons of restaurants and the accessibility to things is fabulous. You're 10 minutes from Lake Conroe. But a lot of people, like I said, want to move out. So one of the neighborhoods is Crown Oaks, and that's along Honea, Egypt. And they are probably I think the minimum is 1 and it can go up to 10, but most of them I would say are like, 1 to 3 acre lots is common in there. There's a couple of lakes. It's gated and it's not a master plan community. It's just an acreage community. So your amenities are your lakes, your parks, more of kind of that outdoorsy feel. Whereas like Wood Forest, you've got pools and, splash pads and all that kind of stuff. So the first one's Crown Oaks. The second one, it's kind of a sister neighborhood to Crown Oaks, and they're very kind of neck and neck, is Grand Lake Estates. Beautiful neighborhood. Has a golf course in it. It's not a great golf course, I guess is how I'd put it, but it's really fun to play on and it's very cheap. It's not very well maintained. I wouldn't say it was like crazy, great golf, but it's super fun and affordable. A lot of the kids go play there. And that too is gated and has about the same 1 to 3 acre. Again, there are some 10 acres and stuff here and there, but that's for the most part the acreage. Probably a little bit newer homes in there, although we're building in the other ones. So there are still new homes popping up, but it's getting fewer and fewer because the lots are all getting bought up. But those are 2. And then there's also Montgomery Trace. It's kind of spread out over Montgomery, but it's beautiful as well. I've sold several clients' homes in there. It can be further out, Fish Creek, but it can also be closer in to like by 1488 if you're looking at the map. And so that's kind of, if you're on that side of Montgomery Trace, you can still have acreage, but really be to Target in 5 minutes, which is pretty cool because you can have land. So that's Montgomery Trace. It is not gated though. All of those are gonna have lower tax rates. I believe they're all below 2%. I'm pretty sure they're in the 1.718 range. So that's kind of cool. And if you have 1.5 acres, you can build a well on your property so that you don't have to pay your water. You can just use your well water, which a lot of people love. So lower taxes is a huge benefit to these 3 neighborhoods. And then, if you put a well in, you kind of skirt around that. But again, you do not, a lot of people have pools in their backyards, but you're not gonna have a neighborhood pool or anything. However, they do celebrate holidays. Like we just had Halloween. All these neighborhoods, or at least Grand Lakes and Crown Oaks, have huge celebrations that I know of where, they have hay rides and they all get together and they have pizza, and it's really fun. They have trunk or treat and all that within the neighborhood. So that's really fun for the kids. So those are kind of my top 3. Now there's also land like further out that is just kind of random. It's not necessarily in a certain neighborhood, more unrestricted. So as you're looking at a map, if you want to drive down really pretty streets, you can go down Mail Route Road or Rabun Chapel Road. They're both off 2854. I've driven down them before. If you're watching my Instagram, I've done a video several times times of driving down those two roads because they are so beautiful. The trees are beautiful. And then a lot of people will buy out there. And so that's another great place. The other one that I want to mention is Yesterday's Crossing. A lot of people live in there, probably a little bit more affordable and also a great spot. So as you go up 2854, there's a couple more neighborhoods out that way that are also acreage. That's where Yesterday's Crossing is, that are also acreage properties that you can look at. So lots and lots of acreage opportunities out here. I would say 400-ish, 450 on the low end, and then, you know, up over $1 million. Just depending on how much land, how big the house is, you know, the land is a huge factor because the more acreage, obviously the more expensive. So I hope that helps if you're looking out this way or anywhere, Conroe, Willis, Montgomery, Tomball, Cypress, even in Houston. I'm born and raised there, so I sell kind of all over, and I would love to help you. If you're looking for a rental, we can help you with that as well. We can kind of put you on a search and help you locate your rental. Maybe you're not quite ready to buy yet. Either way, I just would love to get to know you, so reach out, ask me any question, fill out my form below if you're interested in moving here, even if it's a year or two off, just so I have you on the list and I kind of know that I need to check in with you and see how things are going. So anyway, I hope this video helped and I hope that you have a blessed night.